Let us welcome from the Navajo Nation Washington office, Justin Ahasteen, the Executive Director.
Yat Arnold so Che Justin Ahasteen che Adonet na Schlinigi Belagana na Schlin Tots and Ebas Belagana Etashe Nana Isani Etashanele Ba Oge the Day Nasha. First, I want to start off to say it's wonderful being back on the Navajo Nation. Living in the DC area, it's not as easy as people would think. Being away from home, being away from our culture, our tradition. DC itself has its own environment, its own culture. So anytime that I get to come home, it's truly a blessing. Representing this great nation in our country's capital is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm honored to be working on your behalf. I want to express my sincere appreciation to my small but mighty team. Thank you to Dwayne, Marlena, Michael, Hunter, Kyle, and Oriana. Although my team is small, we make a major impact on the Navajo Nation, securing federal dollars while also advocating on a personal level for our Navajo people to influence federal policy and to strengthen our government-to-government relationship. The Navajo Nation Washington office was established in 1984 under the leadership of Chairman Peterson Zaw. This past spring, it was a sorrowful loss, and we bid farewell to a pioneer and a hero to many. His visionary leadership laid the groundwork for our office to protect the sovereignty of the Navajo Nation and to hold the federal accountable, making sure that they comply with the Navajo Treaty of 1868. Today, we are proud to have an office that exists to facilitate a stronger political presence and voice in our country's capital, one that ensures the unique needs and aspiration of our people are recognized and addressed during the federal policymaking process. Over the last year, we've championed several different initiatives to achieve our strategic goals. We've strengthened our policy positions on numerous occasions. We've actively engaged in over 22 tribal consultations. We've also held several campaigns, one of which I hold deeply to my heart is advocating for our uranium workers, our 71 uranium miners. What the federal government did was an injustice for our people, knowingly exposing radiation and impeding our way of life. This past year alone, we were able to work with our grassroots levels organizations, voices like Phil Harrison, Leslie Begay, and Marie Curley, and Tommy Reed, through the halls of Congress to amplify their stories and let them share their experiences with our congressional delegation and our federal leaders. It's their advocacy and our collaborative efforts that have pushed this specific issue to gain national attention. We are also working on the reauthorization of the Farm Bill to support our farmers and ranchers. We are working on the reauthorization of the NAHASDA bill to ensure that our Navajo people continue to receive the housing benefits that they deserve. We look forward to our continued collaboration as we continue the next year. In reviewing our year's goals, there's so much more that we can accomplish, and I believe that we can achieve these milestones together. I would also like to announce that for the very first time, the Navajo Nation Washington office has built our own internship program, and I have requested that the Navajo Nation Council continue to support those efforts by funding our internship program to making our internships more accessible to our Diné students, by ensuring that they have housing and that they have the resources they need in order to build our future leaders of the Navajo Nation. Our office is achieving these goals and creating a roadmap for our ongoing work, establishing policies to ensure that the future of this office is not something that the Navajo people are discouraged about, but are proud to have in the DC area. As we look to the future, we remain committed to the principles of our great sovereignty, self-determination, and persistent advocacy for our Diné. You, the Navajo people, are our motivation. Through continued collaboration, and support, we can build a future that we all deserve and enrich our successes, and together we will. Thank you, and God bless the Navajo Nation. Yeah.